Alaska lays what has to be one of the world's largest antenna arrays.
Okay, peace family. I'm back again and we're going to analyze this ARP situation to find out if there is any truth in this. And we already know what it is years ago. We already done our research about why they construct all these antennas lined up, you know what I'm saying? And you have possibly a Christian with a bollard trying to say, talking about conspiracy theorists and all that, you know what I'm saying? These videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Okay, disclaimer, you know what I'm saying? All rights reserved, man. This is not for, nothing else. And that's all, man. And I want to keep going on this. Yeah, that these dudes are totally brainwashed, as you see, with the damn bollard still pushing that crap. Okay, it's cyborgs making. You see, ones when we call cyborgs, they talk about these transhuman people that they're not aware of reality or nothing, but they want to explain to you the truth. But that truth is going to come mixed up with lies. You see, he's going to show you some bollard, which is a BS. Let's go.
HARP, otherwise known as the High Frequency Auroral Research Program, has been shrouded in mystery and conspiracy theories since construction work started in the mid-90s. Given the nature of the facility, there has been many claims by conspiracy theory groups claiming that HARP was designed to control the weather, weaponized to cause disruption and destruction to unaware targets. HARP has also been blamed for causing the 7-magnitude Haitian earthquake of 2010, which was reported to have killed more than 220,000 people. However, for the record, the Haitian quake was caused by slippage of a previously unmapped fault along the border of the Caribbean and the North American tectonic plates. Other natural disasters such as the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan, the Moore, Oklahoma tornado of 2013, and a landslide in 2006 in the Philippines have all been reported as a result of HARP use. One of the most ludicrous conspiracy theories is that HARP was
So he keeps talking about that word, conspiracy theorists, to cancel what people have been teaching on YouTube, because there are truths already exposing the crap that this is the weapons being used to control the weather and everything. And you're gonna have these Klingons, cyborgs, making videos telling you otherwise, that it's not true, it's a conspiracy theory, and this and that. So they just got these antennas lined up there, according to them, for nothing, right? That's what a cyborg that believe in a bollard is going to tell you. That's why I told you guys. Anybody teaching you a bollard and you're still listening to them, you're going to get the juice. That's what's going to happen to you.
To control people's minds, along with altering the very
Like
fabric
you're
of
doing.
reality. So what sparked all these conspiracy theories regarding HARP? Maybe it was the experiments scientists were performing back in March 2004.
Look at that, people.
Using a 1 megawatt generator,
Wow.
scientists sent radio pulses every 7.5 seconds towards the ionosphere from the HARP mega array of antennas, which covered acres of land.
People, ARP is sending waves. Yeah, you got all these antennas sending mega waves to the atmosphere. For what? It's not explaining to you. It's just telling you, hey, he's in a big land, and da-da-da-da. What do you think they're doing? It's not a radio station. They're doing something else. But this clown is not going to tell you, man. And I didn't even want to be, like...
And these radio waves travelled 30 miles up,
This is crazy.
hitting the ionosphere, which resulted in a modest neon light show visible from the ground. Natural aurora happens when electrons from a cloud of hot gas, known as plasma, rains down from space and excites the molecules in the ionosphere.
But it's
However,
a conspiracy,
Hart
right?
was able to create a similar experience by sending powerful radio waves from the ground. Maybe this is why conspiracy theories have their concerns and have created these bizarre and ludicrous theories. However, as documented in the Feb 2005 edition of the journal Nature,
You see how they sound so weirdos, man? You see how this did sound? Hey, there's conspiracy theories. Maybe that's why they created the ludicrous theories. Yeah? But it still didn't tell you why they have this thing. It's a clown. It's a cyborg. It's a devil. That's how they work, man.
This experiment was to improve understanding of the aurora and help explain how the ionosphere adversely affects radio communications.
Oh, really?
After this experiment took place, the scientists were left with a tantalizing possibility that such radio-fueled emissions could one day form the basis of a technology which can be used for urban lighting and even celestial advertising. So the questions are,
so you can do celestial advertising with that shit. But it's a conspiracy theory when they tell you they can use that shit to control the weather. And how come they don't get the bad weather over there? Can you see that? How can you don't get a storm that scatter all these antennas apart? Why do you think? Because they create the storms where they want. They're not going to create a storm right on top of them, will they? What will they? This is how we know you in control of the weather. You know? It's all a joke, people. It's a weapon.
is HARP? Why was it made? How does it work? And who owns HARP? Now, originally HARP was owned by the US Air Force, but since 2015...
Don't believe nothing this dude tells you about who owns something, who does not. Don't believe nothing that he's telling you. Yeah, believe what I'm telling you, because they make these videos to put you back asleep. These are cyborgs. Yeah, so nothing coming out of his mouth is real. Let's go. It's a
handed
simulation.
over to the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Now, technically, HARP is the world's most capable, high-power, high-frequency transmitter for study of the ionosphere. The principal instrument is the Ionospheric Research Instrument.
He's a lying,
This consists
lying
of
devil,
180
man.
HF cross dipole antennas spread across 33 acres. The IRI is capable of radiating a massive 3.6 megawatts into the upper atmosphere and ionosphere. The transmit-capable frequencies are selectable in the range of 2.7 megahertz up to 10 megahertz. Since the antennas form a sophisticated phased array, the transmitted beam can take many shapes over a wide angle range. This also results in multiple beams being formed. As well as HARP using active antennas and transmitters, is also capable of passive reception, which is used to only monitor or listen. This must be the best receiving station on the planet. HARP radio waves heat electrons in the ionosphere, anywhere from 60 to 80 kilometers altitude, but this can also extend as far as 500 kilometers altitude. Now, this creates small perturbations that are similar to the kinds of interactions that happen in nature. With HARP, scientists can control when and where these perturbations occur, so they can measure their effects.
So why,
Now, with all that said, what do you think about HARP? Have you ever heard it on air transmitting?
People, they didn't build all that shit to measure the effects of some bullshit. You understand that? They created this as a weapon. We're not stupid. We can see it, okay? If you tell me that this shit is beaming up and hitting the ionosphere, come on, man. It's creating the weather. Don't tell me it's to passive listening, to research. Get out of here with that bullshit, man. These are the people causing the destruction in the earth, people. You see that? How they speak to you? All cyborgs. These are not what you think. These are not people from here. These These are lab-made creatures. And that's what they're doing in our planet. You see that? You see that? It's colonizing it. It's a colonization weapons that they're using. In the middle of nowhere, you see? They put it in the middle of nowhere where nobody can disturb it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing there. There's some rubbish down in the corners. Must be leftovers. There's some dude working over there. But this place must be full of radiation. Anyway. But you can see that it's a secret project in the middle of nowhere. Nobody's supposed to know what the fuck they're doing in there. They are supposed to tell you, these clowns that you make these videos talking about conspiracy theory. Yeah? They devils. They are the ones doing it and then calling it conspiracy theory. While and lying to you that, no, that's just a stupid site for research, nigga. And you believe that? They don't want to spend millions to do this shit just for research, right? You're an idiot. Let's go.
Well, if you haven't, here's a clip of what it sounds like.
They think we're an idiots. Sounds like a storm coming. It's a bullshit, people.
Here's one final thought, which I only discovered while doing my research for HARP. A user on the internet has created a map which apparently shows more HARP stations around the world,
Right.
located in many countries. Now here's one